welcome back to the stream. Now that you've heard it, you'll never unhear it. I'm LB Hackabut, and I'm joined by a new crew tonight. We're playing the Sprawl. Before we get too far into it, I'm going to go and say a couple channel things. Next week is going to be back to... Oh, no, it's not. Next week is going to be a little bit different. Lauren and them are still going to be playing on Thursday night. On Friday, I will be out, but Ren, I think, is going to be playing some Expedition 33 in the afternoon. And then we'll be back here on Sunday for this game again. But enough of that stuff. The only other thing I'll say is we're almost to the next checkpoint in our follower counts. So if you want to follow, that'd be super great. We'd love to see it, love to hear it. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're not following us on Twitch, please do. If you're not, just leave a comment and like it if you do. That's super fun too. Let's go around and meet all of our players tonight. I will start since I always forget to start. I'm LB Hackemup. I'm going to be playing Cuss, and she is a demolitions expert, and my official playbook is the tech. I am going to popcorn it to Zach.
Hi everybody, I'm Zachary Vaudo, also known as Sneakernet all over the music, where I also wear masks all the time. Tonight, I am Shin, playbook of the Pusher. Popcorn it over to Wally.
Sup, y'all? It's me, Walle, your very non-binary slime best friend on the internet. Tonight, I am playing Nox. They are the hunter. I'm gonna pop it over to Chungus.
What's up, everybody? I'm Chungus, also known as Gabriel. Tonight, I'm going to be playing Dice. My playbook is the Infiltrator.
And that just leaves me. Or do I need to wait to have it popcorn to me? That just.
I think I'm going to popcorn it to Val.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. No problem.
Hi, everyone. I'm Val. You've heard the Kraken's Crown around the internet. I am playing everyone else. Y'all ready to get started?
Yeah.
All right. Unless LB, you got anything else before I take it away?
No.
All right. So like LB mentioned, we were playing the Sprawl. A little bit intro on that. Cyberpunk powered by the Apocalypse system. So I know LB's played a lot of Masks on this channel. If you played Monster of the Week or the OG Apocalypse World, familiar with the system, is a 2d6 system where players will roll 2d6, add a relevant modifier, get a 10 plus, you succeed, 7 to 9, mixed success or success with a consequence, 6 or lower, and they fail. And the game mostly revolves around a crew of ragtag, down their luck, net runners, operatives, folk in a cyberpunk city. In this case, our setting is Viva City, custom setting for this game. Trying to running missions, edge running, trying to make a living, earn some cred. We will. I think most of the people here are familiar with Power of the Apocalypse. We do have some newbies, so we're going to talk through rules and stuff as we go, and kind of walk through mission setup, everything here today. But we're going to get started, introduce our world and our characters. Nighttime ocean mists flow between glistening towers of spiraling metal and glass along the bay of Viva City in the year 2188. A stream of thrumming cars glide over city streets, cutting paths through the fog. Beams of magenta and emerald green switchback across the skyline, drawing attention to the 100-foot hollow displays, blasting images of smiling families at Wonderland, the latest sales on Chimera's new adder line of cyberware, the Viper, and Phenom Studios' newest film in the Volatile 5 cinematic universe, Volatile 5 Origins Part 7, Second Reckoning. Across the river, far from the thundering rides, laughter, and joyful screams of Wonderland, or the golden sands of Dreamer's Beach, north of the West Shops, crowded but with tourists clamoring for sales or corporate elites burning cred on leading edge tech for the most exclusive high-end fashion. We got there. Can't hear you, LB. Are we good? Okay. The cramped alleys of Euphoria Row pulse and whisper to those who skulk in their shadows. Narrow neon walkways and twisting alleys along layers of tenements, shops, and bars form a maze, a void where anyone can lose themselves, intentionally or unintentionally. A VCPD cruiser idles on a corner as a mint dealer gives the vehicles wide berth. Through an alley up the street, down a flight of stairs, two bouncers flank the doors to a bliss. Beyond those doors, dim threads of violent light cast shadows between bodies that crowd the floor and writhe to driving synth music washing through the concrete space. Private rooms with blackout glass line the back wall. Beyond one set of those closed doors, a large man sits with his arms resting back on a U-shaped black leather couch, one foot kicked up on the low table as sweat rolls off a drink glass next to his boot. The fixer known as Mammoth sits expectantly, checking the display on his phone absentmindedly as he scratches his thick gray beard. As he shoves the device back in his jacket pocket, the doors of the room buzz, slide open, as the crew he assembled begins to arrive. And we'll do this one at a time. With you all arriving, you've been invited or hired by Mammoth, a well-respected fixer in pretty much all of Viva City, specifically in Sugar Sweet, the neighborhood that you are currently in. You've been hired based on your skills, background, maybe some prior jobs. You've worked for Mammoth. Um, who wants to go first, introducing the character as they arrive?
I'll go
I will
first.
call on somebody if I need you. Okay, yeah.
You see a 5'6" woman, dark hair with bangs, arrive. She's got a cybernetic right arm and some glasses that are lit up in pink and purple. She is carrying a large bag, duffel bag in front of her. Very jovial as she arrives. She's just excited to be here, sort of, in her attention to things. And she is going to, like, she's kind of holding her bag up to herself, and she like gives a little squee as she walks in, and like runs over to the gentleman who's sitting there and is gonna like pat on his shoulder. She's like, oh my god, it's so good. Oh, sorry, no, wrong voice. Oh my god, it's so good to see you.
Hey, cuz, how's it going?
Oh, just trying to keep things going, keep things light. I've got my supplies. I didn't know exactly what to bring. She kind of starts shuffling through them, but I think I've got enough. Are we leaving tonight, or is this something that's? I'm sorry, you're going to tell everybody everything. I don't want to get ahead of things.
Yeah, why don't you have a seat, order a drink or something? I'll give you all the details here, but no, you just need to bring yourself. I missed the last show, by the way. How'd it go?
Oh, it's all right. It did get interrupted. I did have to blow the fuses, but honestly, I think it was one of my better ones. I did end up filming most of it, so it'll be on the screens in no time. Don't you worry.
It's good to hear. Hopefully, I'm able to make it to the next one.
Yeah.
He like grabs his drink. He hits the display at the center of the table, pulls up a full drink menu that you can pick from. Mammoth is this like wide set man, late 40s, has this like thick gray beard, wavy gray, kind of like Jeff Bridges hair. He has this thick, kind of battered and patched black leather jacket that he always wears. He scrolls them or swipes the menu over to you so you can order a drink. He says, "We should have a few here. Should be arriving anytime now. I don't know if you know any of them, but given the job that I've got set up for you, this one may take a little bit outside the norm."
Oh, well, that's always fun. I'm gonna have 2 shots of whiskey.
And as
And
okay,
oh no, that's it.
as you are beginning to order your drink, doors slide open again. Our next person arrives.
I'll go.
Go for it.
You see, kind of stumbling in, not really just kind of nonchalantly, he's got a bottle of vodka in his hand because he took it off someone's table walking in. And his name's Dice. He's about 6'3" ish, very just athletic and slender, but his face is the most unassuming thing you've ever seen in your life. Like picture the people that you walk by in your day-to-day lives and you're like, oh, that's a person. He comes in, he's like, oh, Mammoth. Yeah, we meet again, do we? Yes, very good.
That's good to see you too. Cuss, you
Darcy, it's so good to see you.
Oh, Cuss, our little one, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm excited for the next adventure. I brought my tools. I'm actually going to work on something while we wait for everybody else, if y'all don't mind.
Oh, very good, very good. I will not be ordering drinks. I have procured my own, thank you.
I see that. Good on you. Well, have a seat, get comfy. Dice, I think this is gonna be our first time really working together. You were referred to me. If you got any questions on this, but you came out pretty highly recommended, so I'm happy to have you on the crew.
Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. You came very, very highly. Told me that I should do this.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And I start chugging the bottle, sitting next to Cuss.
Darcy is the best at what they do. Don't you worry about one thing, okay?
I don't plan to. If I'm worried, then things have gone pretty wrong. The three of you may make some casual conversation, small talk for a bit before driving synth music floods the room once again to the cheering and screaming out in the bar, and our next crew member arrives. Oh, Wally, if you're talking, you're muted.
The door opens up, and you see someone dressed in corporate wear that looks maybe two seasons back. Like whatever is the current season, they're wearing like 2 seasons old, but it still looks very well kept, well maintained, and everything. But their skin is completely chromed out. Full silver skin all over their body, making them, but it's not shiny, it's just metallic looking. And it matches their face, which has no features, completely like featureless face. But it's also that dull metallic looking chrome. They loosen their tie a bit as they walk into the room, and they take a seat nearby. They pull out a pocket watch and they flip it open, and then they close it. Yes, hello there, friend Mammoth. On time as I promised. Not a second too late or a second too later.
No, on time as usual. Knox, good to see you. How you been?
My days usually been filled with the usual antics and tasks I fill myself with, keeping myself busy as the days go by. And how are you?
Oh, can't complain. Things going good. Cred's coming in. Job's rolling. That's all I can ask for.
Indeed. Work is all of us can truly ask for to help us gain the credits we need to continue in the rat race we live in this city.
Just another day in paradise here in the VC. Knox, this is Cuss and Dice. They'll be on the crew with you. I don't know if you know either one of them.
I think when you look at him, it looks, because he has no features at all, so it's very hard to tell if he's looking directly at. You can't tell if he's looking directly at you, but you could tell he's looking at you. Mm-hmm. Indeed. I am unaware of the people who join my crew. I like to be surprised by the crew members I have. My resources do quite allow me to gain information on many people, but if friend Mammoth here has hired you, then I trust your skills are up to par. Oh, excuse me. I would like a Earl Grey tea, please. Thank you.
Dice is going to walk up. He's going to look up and kind of look in your face and go, surprise! You like surprises, right? Very good.
The tea comes. He takes a sip. He goes,
And
Was
they
that
just sit
was
back.
that the reaction you wanted?
Yes, very good. Okay.
He takes a sip. You see him sipping the tea. You don't know where it's going, but you see him sipping the tea.
Well, aren't you as fancy as a Sunday dinner? I'm Cuss. It's so nice to meet you.
And a pleasure is to meet you too as well, madam. He takes your hand, kisses the back of it.
Oh, gentlemen. She's like clearly fidgeting with some sort of time device on the desk, and she's just like screwing in things and adjusting wires and connecting things.
Ah, I see you are a habit of the engineering type.
Oh, well, wouldn't go that far. Maybe mechanical engineering, but yes, I do like to fidget from time to time.
Ah, interesting. You see, he's like looking. You can't tell if he's looking at your work, but he is definitely scanning your work over, like looking over every single little minute detail of it. And
It's
casting it
definitely a bomb that she is working on the table.
Cuss, did you bring a bomb?
Of course I brought a bomb. That's all I do.
Oh, this is exciting. I love bombs.
Quite a colorful bunch.
Seems to be. This is going to be an exciting one. And we're just waiting for one more, and they should be here any minute now. I'm going to say at this time be a perfect time for Shin to arrive.
Now, Val, you misspoke something earlier, and it actually gave me an idea when you said the three of you when there was only two people. The
Oh,
door
yeah.
the door opens, and everybody looks, and it closes. And you all turn back to each other, and there's a man sitting on the opposite side of the room. He might have come in earlier as one of the people giving drinks. You're not sure. Shin showed up to this place unmasked so that he wouldn't be as identifiable. Currently, he is sitting decked out in his hooded trench coat of the day, finger gloved, and a signature mask, a skeleton rimmed with neon lights. Everybody here, whether or not they care about it, has seen Shin at one point or another on a screen in Viva City when his pirate signal has taken over for 30 seconds, a minute, sometimes more, broadcasting his message against the actions of Reaver in this city. And he's just been sitting there quietly watching everybody. And he says, "This is quite the colorful crew you have here, Mr. Mammoth."
Told you just to come in the door, Shin. Yep. Scared the crap out of me. Yeah, Shin. Everyone, Shin. Why don't you come
Hi
sit
there.
over here? Everyone else.
Absolutely. Shin walks up and joins the group. Says, "Now, Cuss, I know. I've been to some of your shows. The other two of you, not so much."
Oh.
Oh.
But I'm Dice. You are one of the scariest people I've ever met.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, very good. Okay.
Oh, well, if today is the first day of your hearing of me, that is quite normal. My name is Knox.
It sounds like that is entirely in line with your profession, so good thing you're keeping it up.
Thank you.
Now you said you've been to one of my shows. How do you know what shows? What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, then we'll keep it that way.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Seems like we're all going to get along just fine here. Well, this is the crew. So glad to see nobody's got any pre-existing animosity with each other. Hopefully this means things will go off relatively smoothly. So, should we get to business?
We should drink one shot first each, and then get to business.
Not the way you think, Des.
You're very good. I chug half the bottle. Just in one go.
Cuss takes both her shots.
Yeah, Mammoth orders a round of shots for everyone, which you all take, and as he finishes his, he goes, all right. So, employer on this one is a bit cagey. They want to remain anonymous here, so I am going to deliver you what I know about the job and any way I can assist in its execution. You just let me know. First question, all of you. Any of you big cinephiles? Watch a lot of movies?
I'm quite a fan of moving pictures.
I love
dabble.
pirating them.
Right.
I dabble.
How familiar are you with the Volatile 5 franchise?
I believe it fell off after the third film. It felt once again corporate has put their hands into a form of art form and made it into a commercialized piece of trash. I did enjoy Volatile 5, 6, though. That was a good popcorn flick.
I think they're
What?
quite fun.
I've interrupted many of their trailer broadcasts, so I imagine they're not fans of me, but I'm fans of them.
Well,
Fitting.
this job is going to be right up your alley then. The employer has asked us to, asked me, through me, you, to have the script to the next Volatile 5 movie leaked. They're currently in production or post-production, pre-production. I don't know. I don't really know the industry all that well, but yeah, apparently they've got some sort of axe to grind with them or something to make off of it, and they want us to find, locate get a copy of the script and get it leaked to whatever. No, I don't know. We're getting paid either way, so that's the job.
All right. Just a question for you. Looking around the room at all the people that you have acquired, w- w- how do you expect? I mean, this seems like a job for a hacker.
Yeah, you'd think. So I'll lay it on the table. I did a bit of legwork on this on my own. I did reach out to a few people I've worked with before, a few hackers, net runners, to see if they could get a copy of it. Wherever it's being kept, it's off the web, either air gapped or even hard copy. Who knows? These oddballs that work in the film industry, they do all sorts of things to try to keep their proprietary information as such. So, yeah, no angles there. I think this is going to be either be wet work or it's going to have to be, we're going to have to hard in on this one, either whatever angle you might see there. But no, I would not have brought the four of you in if it had been that easy.
Wet work.
Sounds like a smash and grab.
I see.
Possibly.
Infiltration of a Ludatian security system.
And Phenom Studios is no slouch when it comes to that either. I don't imagine it'll be very easy to get your hands on it. Probably going to have to do some information gathering, figure out a good in on this. But either way, client's going to pay once the script has been leaked. So however you make that happen, I don't really care. Just don't cause too much of a mess with it. Nothing that's going to leak back to me or the employer.
Shin eyes the explosive device that's on the table when Mammoth says don't make too much of a mess.
That is for afterwards.
For a party. Do you know anything about their security system? How tight it is? How much problem we're gonna have getting in there?
This is going to be a great time to make the first roll of our game.
Let's go.
So I'm going to talk a little bit about missions. Very there's a there are multiple stages of a job. First, you have to roll to get the job. However this roll goes is going to determine what sort of information you have to start out with, and how much legwork you're going to have to do. So we're going to roll for that. In your on roll 20, if you've got that up, that is one of the moves that is listed in the handout section. Um, it's going to be one person rolling edge to make that happen. I don't know who has the best edge in our
I
crew.
probably do. My edge is 2.
Nobody's got more than that. Okay, perfect. So that probably makes the most sense for Knox to roll it then.
Yes.
So this is gonna be our first step to getting this job. So roll at edge. Tell me what you get.
Ooh, that is a 9.
9. Okay, so 7 and 9 mixed success. So if you look at the list, if you roll 10 plus, you get to choose 3 options from the list. If you roll 7 and 9, you get to choose 1 option. So there's a list of 5 things. You get to pick one of these to kind of help you going forward. So I'll talk through this. First option, employer provides useful information, you gain intel. Employer provides useful assets, you gain gear. The job pays well, which means you will get. I'm going to talk a little bit about what these mean, like mechanically speaking, here at the end. The meeting doesn't attract attention. And the last one, the employer is identifiable. If you don't pick any of these, it's assumed that the inverse is true. So employer being identifiable. If you don't pick that one, then they remain unidentifiable. Intel and gear are assets, kind of want to say sort of nebulous assets that you can acquire to trade in for things later on. So if you take intel, then you can expend that intel to get useful information for a situation that you're in later. Um, if you take gear, then you can spend that gear to get a useful piece of gear later on. You don't have to define it in the moment, but you can wait until it's something it comes up what you need. You will have the option to get more intel and gear once we get into the legwork phase of the job as well. But this just gives you a piece uh, to kind of come in with. Job pays well. I think all of you should have 5 cred to start out with. When we go into this job, everybody will have to like ante at least 1 cred essentially for the resources that you are spending as part of this job. If you succeed in the job, you get back double whatever you put into it. If you choose job pays well, you get back triple however much cred you put in. Bear in mind, you can use cred. Cred is both a representation of the amount of financial assets you have, but also kind of like your credibility, your influence on the street as well. But so you can spend that cred throughout the job to accomplish other things. So from that list, y'all can decide as a group which one you want to take. What sounds the most useful to you?
I mean, I think Intel,
Yeah.
but gear's
Right
also
now,
good.
right now, Intel is probably the best one, but gear is a close second.
Yeah.
I agree. I think Intel's the best.
I agree. Yeah.
Cool. So somebody can mark, doesn't matter who wants to keep track of the intel and the gear for the crew, but somebody can mark that you have 1 intel.
Got it.
But narratively, what I will say in response to your question is Mammoth says, well, that's going to be on 4 of you to really figure out the exact angle you want to come at this with and security concerns here. You're going to need to put in the work on this one. But I will say that I am aware of a few potential ins you might have. I mean, obviously, the Phenom Studios lot down in Tailwood or Daybrook might be the best place to start. That's going to probably be the most secure, though. But if I had to hazard a guess as to where they might be keeping a confidential script for an upcoming major motion picture. That'd be my guess. Um, I'll also mention I did pick up one piece of useful information that might be beneficial to you. The newest movie, the VVCU, is going to be premiering at the Cosmic Theater later this week. So if you're wanting to go less explosive, as he looks over at the at the device that Cuss has on the table, route, maybe something with a bit more finesse. Might be an angle there as well. Of course, you'd have to gain entry, but you're all competent people. I'm sure you can figure it out.
My other question would be, what is the timeline on this? How long do we have to accomplish this task?
Right. Well, we're not working on the tightest of timelines, so we do have some wiggle room here. But from what I know, the script is still in its. They're early enough on this; they haven't started filming. Um, so we've got time, but the employer would like to see this done before the first trailers drop for the film. Try to cut it off soon. So I'd gather at least 2 weeks be the most before they start uh, barking at me to get this done. I can handle that on my end. If they start getting antsy, I'll let them know as long as you keep me updated and apprised of what's going on.
All right. That sounds good to me.
And you said don't get too wet, correct? I don't want to. Don't.
Minimal wetness would be
Yeah.
would be appreciated.
Minimize the violence. Understood.
So just moist.
Yeah, let's stick with moist.
Very good. Okay. Not. What about damp? Can I do damp?
I will let you do your best judgment, but this gets too hot, and the employer may they may run. So
Okay. I'll do damp. Very good.
got it.
Perhaps we should make it more tepid instead of hot, if we want to put it on a level we could all relate to, instead of violence, more of intensity.
Ah, yes. Intense violence.
No,
Correct.
no,
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 no.
no, no, not intense violence. No, 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 not intense violence. We would like not intense. We would go like a more parental guidance needed violence.
Ah, damp.
Yes, damp. Yes, you know what? Yes, that is the perfect example of damp. Yes.
Very good. Okay. Damp.
I think you're
Okay.
all gonna get along just fine. Well, room is paid up. I'll cover the tab. You're welcome to hang around here all you want, or get to work.
Oh,
Unless
thank
you
you
got
very
any other
much.
questions for me?
Ooh, are there anybody specifically within this group of people that we should be looking for? Anyone that you know who might be holding on to this, or I assume it's not the higher ups. We might have to go towards the script writers themselves. Do you have any names of any of these people?
I do not. But it sounds like you're on the right track. Might want to hit the net, see what you can dig up.
Well, thank you so much for your courtesy and for the tab.
Of course. Looking forward to making some good money together. All right.
You have a good night, Mammoth.
He downs his drink. He like pats you on the shoulder, Dice, as he walks out, and
Very good.
he heads out the room to let you all kind of converse and plan. So here's what I will go ahead and say before we get into the role play here, and y'all can start digging. Yeah, this is up to you how you accomplish the job, but you have directives that I will give you now. When each of these is accomplished, you earn experience from that. So I set out the directives for you. More may pop up as the game goes, depending on what you discover. But this is what you're starting out with. So Number one, when you accept the mission, mark experience.
All right.
Assuming you all accept the mission, you're going to get an experience for that.
Sweet.
Woo!
Sweet.
Second directive is when you locate the script, mark experience.
Okay.
Third is when the script is leaked to the net, you mark experience. And the fourth is when the mission ends, you mark 2 experience. That's all you
Very
get
good.
for right now. Like I said, as you discover things as we go, more directives might pop up, contextual. If I gave them to you right now, it might spoil some things. So that's where you're going from right now. Also, we'll go ahead and do this. We talked about cred. By default, you have to put at least 1 cred down on the mission. If anyone wants to put down more than that, let me know. But you probably want to save yourself some for the job to get gear and assets and things like that.
I get to make a roll before a mission.
Oh yeah, if you've got any,
Same.
if anyone has any pre-mission moves or at the beginning of a mission moves, let me know. What is
So-
your move, Wally?
I get it all fits together. You're a master of making connections between seemingly unrelated events. At the start of a mission, I roll edge, and depending on what I get, I either get 3 holds to use when I'm doing research rolls.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, I got a 10, so that's 3 holds.
Awesome. Yeah, so you get 3 hold. You can spend that anytime during the mission to use the it's the research move
Yep.
that's tied to. Perfect.
Yes.
Like
I can spend 1 hold at any time to ask. Oh no, I get to spend 1 hold at any time just to ask a
oh,
question.
to ask one of the questions that's
Yeah.
on the research list.
Ooh.
Perfect. So you can have any of those questions. You can ask 3 of those questions for free at any point. Don't have to do it
Sweet.
now. I'm going to talk a little bit about the mission stages as they work because we're going to enter the legwork phase of the mission. But yeah, so I assume everybody's just anteing like putting 1 cred in on the job.
Yep.
Yes, I also might have something to roll ahead of the mission because it's when I begin a mission that furthers my vision, and this is part of the whole tearing down of the
Yeah, absolutely.
hedonism.
You would know too. I'll tell you this as well. Specifically made this way because of your character. Phenom Studios is a subsidiary of Rever Inc.
Then absolutely.
yeah.
I got an 8, so I gain 1 hold before rolling. Spend 1 hold before rolling any other moves to take +1 or -2 forward.
Okay, so yeah, you can now any point during this mission, you've got that saved away to give yourself an advantage later on.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That anybody else have any?
I do.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I have storage. After receiving a job, you may look through your accumulated parts and supplies for equipment that might help with the current mission. I rolled max, so I rolled 13. I gained 3 gear relevant to your chosen area of expertise.
Okay. So do you get 3 gear parentheses, or do you get like gear that you get to pick right now?
3 gear parentheses.
Okay, so you can that's 3 gear that you have banked that you can use to produce equipment at any point. So something happens later on and you're like, hey, I really need a explosive device or something that's within your specialty, then you can spend that gear to have that on hand, as
Dope.
long as it's reasonable. So what we are entering now is the legwork phase of the game. So you'll see on Roll20, there are 2 clocks that have names on them. One is legwork, one is action. These go from 1500 to midnight. There's 6 ticks for those that can't see it. As we get into the legwork phase, you guys can start like researching, digging up information, finding targets, getting equipment, whatever you might need to prepare for this job. As we do that, if you get mixed successes or fail rolls or start taking too much time, that legwork clock is going to start ticking up. The legwork clock affects things in a couple of ways. The further the legwork clock ticks up, the more likely it is that the target is going to know that somebody is gunning for them, and that they're going to know something is up. So it increases your risk of being discovered before the mission starts. You also, at the end of the mission, roll the we roll to get paid. You add the number of unspent legwork ticks or unspent ticks on the legwork clock to that roll to determine how much you get paid for the job. So in the fiction, the quicker you get the job done, the more you get, the better you get paid for it. Not to disincentivize you from doing the work that you need to find your target and get done, but yeah, once we get through the legwork clock, you guys can at any point decide we're ready, we're gonna start our job. At that point, move into the action phase, and we'll talk about that then. Does that make sense to everyone? I know that's a lot I just dropped on you. Okay, cool. So we can get into discussions, planning, all that kind of stuff. Is the four of you in the room? Mammoth is covering the bill. You can order some drinks, discuss, kind of come up with your game plan here.
Mhm.
Quite
Or you can start
the
doing some
eclectic
research.
bunch we have here.
Yes.
So,
Just before we begin, I just want to reiterate, Das, they're covering the bill.
Oh, I click the table and whatever the thing goes up, and I just kind of like at McDonald's when you order like more pickles, I just go and just I want to say at least 56 shots of vodka. I did not ask anybody what they want. I just said vodka, and I order it. And yes, it's well.
God.
be sure you can do this mission, new friend.
Oh,
Well, we're not doing it tonight.
Yes, I thought we have 2 weeks.
Yes, indeed. We have plenty of time before.
I'll just be drunk for a week and a half.
You are correct. I wonder how long that stays in the system, assuming it does not kill him.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, Das can handle their liquor. Why don't we go around and have everybody introduce themselves and what your expertises are, so we all know what we're dealing with when we get into this.
Oh, very good. Cuss, you go first.
Of course. Okay. My name is Cuss. I am a proprietor of many things, but I mostly deal in explosives, and I have a little bit of cyberware that I can do a little bit of hacking with, but it's mostly just the things that go boom. And don't worry, I've had plenty of practice and plenty of mistakes. She holds up her her fake arm. But I have learned from them, and I shouldn't have anything explode on me or you without consent.
Oh, very good.
Very
Well, if we are introducing ourselves in such a way, my name is Knox. My skills are more of the range of gathering information. If there's something you need to find, I have many skills and tools to help me find it and gather it and retrieve it for your needs. So I suppose I was one of the right people to hire for this job.
Oh,
Perfect.
that is very good. Very useful.
I'd like to think so.
Yes.
I believe I may have been one of the other right people for this job, though it is a bit out of my wheelhouse. You may call me Shin. I am the leader of the Iconoclasts, and our
Oh.
specialty is media. In particular, the hijacking, hacking, pirating, and distribution thereof. You may have seen some of the videos. I
Oh,
may have an inside on this studio. I have to check. And for the GM background, that means I'll be declaring a contact as a move later on.
Okay, perfect.
I'll have to check, but we may at least be able to get a better angle on approach from this.
oh yes. Very good. I feel like I've seen you before, right? November, the 5th of November. Yes, very good.
Different mask.
Oh, okay, very good. Well, I'm Dice. I am very good, very good at just not being noticed. Believe it or not, I can just walk into places and just be there without people realizing I'm there. Believe it or not, I know I have a big ball of personality, but my face is very just.
Oh, don't you say that. You are such a cute little sweet bean.
Oh, you stop it, Gus. You stop it. But I'm very good at infiltrating and really messing with people's heads. It's very fun. It's very fun, even though I have to be very damp about it. But I can also read encrypted things very good, and I can zoom in with my eyes, and I can see thermogenics or thermo whatever. I don't know. So
Yes,
very
that's why
good.
we have a code word when I'm blowing things up.
hmm what's that's the code? Yes.
It's pineapple. Pineapple.
Oh, very good. Pineapple.
Well, if we are explaining what our cyberware has it can do, if we have any, I have thermogenic, I have thermo eyes and magnification and recording also in my eyes. But I also have this, and he holds out his wrist, and he flicks his wrist, and a little tiny chip pops out, and he holds it up, and you see the front of the chip. It has what looks like a guy doing like a fighting stance. And he's like, "These are little knowledge chips that help me do different things." And he puts it back into his wrist, and he pops open his other wrist, and that one has a symbol for that looks kind of like lockpick tools, and he puts that one back into his wrist. I have access to several of these. These are the only two I have, but I can be able to obtain more, and they give me various skills that I normally don't have.
Oh, little
That is
special
very
arms
nice.
there.
Very nice. Very nice. What about you, Shen? You're very ominous, very frightening.
I am mostly meat and bone like anybody else, though I do have a standard neural interface, and the mask serves as encrypted communications relay.
Oh, that's cool.
Interesting.
It allows me to
Fascinating.
broadcast a message and get into people's systems a little less noticeable.
I might ask you for some help for my next for my next show later. Yes, I am a performer. Also, I have a little bit of EDM background, a little dubstep. I put on some the shows in places there they aren't normally allowing people to do things like that. So I
It's
have
very
a
good,
way of
very
getting in.
energetic.
Thank you. You know, I was wondering if maybe I could use your visage and maybe some of your messages in my show. I think it'd be very fun right before I break down for it to go November, November, boom, 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 boom.
That
Oh,
is
very
not.
good. November. Bo, 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 bo.
I am not opposed, but I must stress that is not one of mine. That, in fact, might
Right,
be
I'm so
copyrighted
sorry.
at this point.
Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry.
He like leans over as they discuss. He leans over just like, isn't it remember not November?
We'll let we're not violating copyright this way. Yes.
Oh, okay. Understand.
Well, I think before we get too sloshed tonight, we should have maybe a little discussion about how we want to approach this. I myself have never broken into a media company of this sort of magnitude, and if they are keeping it on paper, which is very strange, there that'd be a little bit harder to get out than I scanning all those pages and getting them out. But there's plenty of ways to do it. We could perhaps get into one of the actors or one of the TAs. What's the people who the gophers, the people who
PAs.
PA.
Mules.
Right. The people who deliver the scripts. If we get in one of the high executives, that would be an option as well. But I think maybe getting in with the people will be easier than getting into the building.
It would be easier if we approach this from that perspective. Instead of working our way from the top down, we should work with someone who, as Dice puts it, inconspicuous. Someone that we could plant in. We could perhaps work to get Dice in as one of the production assistants. He can be our man on the inside.
Very
would like.
good.
I can reach out to my contact and see if I can find any more information about this script, and perhaps see if there is any upcoming day work.
But what we can't do is make it to look obvious. We would have to give them a reason to want to hire a new production assistant. I believe I could work on something like that.
Certainly. I will say, if I am reaching out to a contact, I won't need to be quite so inconspicuous about it, but we do want to make sure that Mr. Dice is as inconspicuous as possible.
Right. We can't hack too much of the ledger. We have to make it look like they did it. If they
Ah.
don't do it, then it will draw attention to us.
Yes, very good. Damp.
Exactly. We want to
Very
make it
good.
as damp
Yes.
as possible.
Yes, damp. Like towel after shower. Damp.
Yes, damp. Yes.
Damp. Okay. So no wet.
No wet yet.
Okay. What yet? Oh, I like that thought. Yet.
You just keep a hold on that one.
Yes, very good. Okay.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to make a phone call right over there, but we can discuss what is next in the meantime, yes?
Indeed.
Yes. Very good.
Let's rest up and then let's go steal us a script.
Most
Oh,
certainly.
Fun with your phone
well,
call.
resting up is not what I had planned. And she kind of like fixed up the rest of whatever she's working on. And she kind of like hits it with her hand and a light show starts from it. Like lights are going everywhere. There's bright flashing and music is coming from it, like a flashbang, but an EDM flashbang. And she goes, I think it's time we start taking these shots, Dice.
Ah, yes, yes, talking my language, yes. And then I run out of the room and find another bottle. Because
Steal another
nobody-
bottle. Off somebody's
Yeah.
table.
Steal, just because nobody's gonna notice me. I'm just part of anyone's party. I come back in. Yes.
You're
I
gonna,
will
like,
join you shortly.
get to man up, like tomorrow, looking at the receipt, like waking up, like, what the fuck did they?
It's all coming out of our credit count.
Yeah, yeah.
so-
So Shin, you want to kind of duck out and
Yeah,
make
Honestly, since I have since the mask serves as is my encrypted communication relay equipment.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna speak through that. So I'll be on one of the other couches in this room. And I want to declare a contact. I have the believers move, which my gang counts as a contact, and I want to declare a contact within this group of contacts.
sure. Somebody
Uh,
specific, like specialized to whatever you're looking for. Okay. Yeah. What
Yes,
is their name?
Yeah, because the iconoclasts are like an entertainment and media gang, and the tags are mobile and specialist. So this is perfect for it. Their name is Curtis, and I think they work DIT at the studio. That's like the tech department. The like storing and managing the data on set for films. So there's somebody that I have positioned to keep an ear into the entertainment side of the industry.
Okay. So you thinking they work at Phenom Studios?
At or affiliated with Phenom Studios.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Any other things I need to know about this person?
I don't think so. They probably will want a favor from me, given what I'm asking them to do might jeopardize their job. But we'll get there in the conversation.
But they are like a member of the Iconoclast. Like they.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Yeah, they're part of the crew, but I am asking them to do a
Do a
little bit
little bit
above and
more.
beyond what they normally do. Right.
Got
now.
it. So like the way we've talked a little bit about your crew and everything, but the way that it works is like if you're asking them to do something that like overlaps with their personal lives, that kind of falls outside of what you would typically expect from your crew members.
Yeah, and this is one of those contacts where it blurs the line. Like it is their personal life, but they're in their personal life is what makes them a useful part of the gang. And part of the believers thing says that they will make demands of you in return. So
Yeah.
I expect that for asking them to jeopardize their position a little bit by doing this, they would have a demand in return.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So in the corner of the room with your mask on, you pull up the I assume there's some sort of display or maybe voice command or something with the mask. You call up Curtis.
Mhm.
they pick up, sounding like a bit tired. It's late in the evening at this point. Sounds a bit tired. Picks up the phone. Uh, yeah, Shin, what's up?
And the voice comes through the modulator that most of the messages come through, since Shin is still known to the gang as the persona.
Yeah. Would he still actually would he know you as Shin? Would he
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes. A mission has come across my desk that requires your personal touch.
Right. What do you need from me?
A couple of things. Knowledge, and then perhaps a bit of a push to help us in our end. This new Volatile 5 film.
Yeah, what the Second Reckoning, the one that's premiering?
The one that is in development, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, what do you need?
I lose track of the numbers after a while. There's so many of them.
Yeah, they honestly it's a mess. But yeah, what do you need?
It is come to my understanding that they are very protective of this script in particular, so much so that it is existing offline, possibly hard copy, possibly air gapped. I was wondering if you had any input into this, knowledge of the location.
Right. Yeah, I don't know much about where I work in the project is in post development, so I don't work a lot on the pre development and sort of blue sky side of things, but I know that there was an issue. I think it was on 4 or something. The script got leaked. They ended up having to send some Beowulf operatives into the. It was a whole mess. 3 or 4 people died. It was a thing. They've been pretty protective about the scripts since then. Do you need me to find out where they're keeping the scripts in development?
If you would be so kind, yes.
I can try. That's a pretty big ask. If I start poking around on that, it might raise some red flags.
Get about as close as you can without endangering yourself. If you need to get a little less close, I have a secondary favor to ask of you.
Right. I'll see what I can pull up tomorrow and get back to you on that.
Yes.
What else do you
consider this a personal request? I have a friend that is looking for a job. He's trying to get in on the film industry. I was wondering if perhaps production work, PA, something day labor.
Yeah, I mean, we're always hiring PAs. They kind of turnover on that is crazy. I can ask around about that too. I'm gonna actually go ahead and have you do a roll here
Sure.
to fast talk.
Yes.
That's the move when you're trying to convince somebody to do what you want with promises, lies, or bluster. It's roll style. So I want you to roll this just to see like what he's going to ask in return.
Sure thing, and I'll add that +1 from earlier onto this, in
Perfect.
addition to my normal add-on, which puts this to a 10.
10. Awesome. So there's a long pause. You're kind of like still waking up a little bit. Says, "All right, yeah. I can get that done for you. Do I get to know why I'm doing this?
We're looking for a sequel to the last leak.
Okay. All right. Listen, as long as my involvement in this ends here, then I'm good with that. So that's all you need from me. Then I just don't want to put myself any more at risk.
You do not
that's-
need to get your hands dirty. There are people paid to do this sort of thing, Curtis.
All right. Yep. I'm on it, Shin. I will. I'll call you back tomorrow night.
Very good. Molto la viva.
He hangs up. But yeah, he'll get you more information. I'll give you some. Actually, I will let you take intel for that. That's what I will do, which you can decide to spend to just go ahead and get to reveal some knowledge and get the information you want, or we can hold off on that depending on how things go. But go to take an intel.
Sounds good. I'll regroup with everybody to share that my person on the inside will be looking into where the script is kept and looking into openings for dice to be onboarded.
Openings, indeed. So you're saying that the production assistants have a quick turnover?
They do, yes.
So they wouldn't miss one production assistant.
They wouldn't, unless they were particularly good at their job.
Good to know. Well, I will conduct my part of this whole ordeal. I have to retire early if I want to get started on that. Don't any of you stay up too late. We have work tomorrow, okay? Actually,
What is late?
not too late. Dice, make sure you're not too inebriated. I will probably be asking your assistance for something in a couple of hours.
Oh, okay. I cannot promise you, but I will guarantee you that I will possibly, maybe, not maybe be too possibly inebriated.
Your presence is all that I require of you. And he pats you on the shoulder, stands up, adjusts his clothes, and heads out.
And I lean over to Cuss. I am very much inebriated.
Oh yeah, no, there's nothing you can do about that now. I think we just
I-
kind of keep it rolling.
I think I just gotta keep. I wish you would have said that about 2 minutes ago before I.
Yeah,
That's
no, I
okay.
think we'll be fine. I think as long as you're conscious, I think you'll be all right.
We'll be good.
Maybe just stay drunk.
Get very wet.
That is what they say. If you keep it going, then you maintain a baseline.
But
She knows what we're talking about.
that is true. I have been drunk for the past 10 years. So, okay. I think
Perhaps
I'll be
you should-
fine.
Perhaps you should speak to somebody about this.
Yes.
Knox, as you head out, you just see somebody in the corner like yelling at a server and be like, "I'm telling you, I never got the bottle. It never showed up at the table. I'm demanding a full refund right now, as well as two bottles comp to the table."
Knox watches that and chuckles to himself, like, "Oh, Dice, you are a true character," and heads on out.
Okay. Anything else for this scene before y'all go your separate ways? And perfect.
I'm just going to enjoy this one woman party that Cuss is putting on.
Yeah, yeah.
Just-
Yeah.
People start to like crowd outside of here, like it's like competing with like a
Uh-huh.
syncopated beats between your room and
Yeah.
their room.
At
or
some
the
point, she
general.
ends up on their DJ stand and
Yeah,
is
the
DJing
DJ
for
invites
everybody.
you. It's like dueling DJs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it gets crazy out of bliss.
However,
That
I
night.
will be on guard and on watch because Knox definitely said he needs me. They need me, so I'm gonna
Yes.
I am gonna be still vigilant because I know I'm about to have to not be myself for
Perfect.
a while.
All right. Well, have initial interactions, seeds being sown to gather some information. Let's go and take our break here. A little bit early, just because this feels like a good stopping point. So, let's do that, and we'll come back and continue our legwork.
Yeah, sounds great. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thanks to our new viewers in chat. We love to see you, love to interact. We'll be back in 5-10 minutes to go to place unless it's to grab food, grab drink, grab a friend, or do a little stretch. I think we should stretch out our shoulders today because mine have been pretty tight. So do a couple arm stretches to make sure that you are really loose and limber for the next thing. We'll be right back. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. We had our break. We talked about chimichangas and furry stuff. Don't worry about it. And we are going to get back. Yeah, Val, you weren't here for that conversation.
I was not here for that.
No,
That's
you
new to me.
Chimichangas are so good.
There they are. We all got thoroughly hungry, but now we're hungry for knowledge and stealing things. So I can do transitions. I'm a professional.
That was of the transitions. That was certainly one of them.
Thank you.
That was something you did there.
Oh, I need to turn on my mask. Sorry. There we go.
There you go. I don't know who you are now.
Thank you.
Oh, where did LB go?
All right, my turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So let's
Wait, no, it's not. Hold on. Sorry. We did over the first part of this. Sorry. We reached 800 followers on Twitch. So I want to say thank you to all the followers who joined us tonight. Thank you very much. We will be doing a giveaway. Look at my Instagram for that. I am LB Hack 'em Up on Instagram. We'll be doing a giveaway. I have these D&D books, the Forgotten Realms books, Adventures in Faerun, Heroes of Faerun, and the Forge of the Artificer. So I'll be giving those away to someone probably who lives in America or the Mexico or Canada.
Dibs.
Depending on how you have
You have
to
to give
enter
them to
the
me now.
You have to
giveaway.
enter the giveaway.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
No, the
I call
dibs
dibs.
holds.
They have
Like,
dibs
Wow.
holds. Sorry, guys. I get them.
I mean,
Snoozy
technically, I
loose.
would be giving them away if that. Anyways, but yes, now please, Val, take it away.
thank you. Not as good of a transition as before, but I'll take it. All right. So you've all been given the job to leak the newest script for the Volatile 5 movie franchise. Everybody's gotten drunk, gone their separate ways. We have a few leads that we're following up on, but yeah, at this point, it's really up to all of you what you want to do to try to gather some information, do some legwork, set yourself up for success on this mission. Yeah.
So what I would like to do is I would like to use one of my fours for my research.
Okay. Yes.
So I would like to ask. I get to ask any question, right? Any of the research questions.
Yeah. Any of the questions on the list, if what you have doesn't really fit one of the questions on the research list, then we can work
Okay.
around that.
I would like to ask. Yeah. So there's the first question is where would I like to find blank? What I would like to ask specifically is where would I find the production assistant who has just been hired, but also is a complete shit of a worker, is like someone that they're looking to fire very soon.
Interesting. Okay. So you want to find a PA who is on the cusp of getting fired.
Yeah.
I think you do a little bit of digging in the area around so Daybrook is broken up into 3 kind of neighborhoods. There is Los Bordes, Dreamers Beach, and Tailwood. Tailwood is where the Cosmic Theater is. It's also in the same area as the studio lots for a few production companies, most notably the Phenom Studios lot. I think looking over the area, obviously getting into the Phenom Studios lot to try to find somebody there, that's going to draw a lot of attention. It's probably not where you want to like start your search. I think your attention is drawn to a few bars in the area nearby. You're thinking, if I was a pissed off or overworked PA at the end of a shift, where would I probably go first? Probably hit one of the bars there. Um, that's probably going to be your best place. I'll even give you a little bit of like digging around on social media, um, trying to find like this equivalent of like LinkedIn or wherever, finding people that work for Phenom Studios, um, looking for either looking for people that are listed as PAs, finding those names, putting those together. You could probably find a PA in that vicinity. And then it would only be a matter of kind of listening in, doing a little bit of snooping, finding somebody who seems to be overworked, put out, a little disgruntled from their current job.
Yeah. What I like to do is I'll go to that bar, and I will scan around the area, look for the person who looks the most tired, but also is definitely that person who kind of matched that description of the person who definitely definitely is not going to last long in the company and would not be missed if they just got let go.
Got it. Okay. Um, let's do, in addition to your
Hmm.
research, this probably isn't an assess role. This is when you closely study a person, place, or situation.
Cool.
Um, so let's do assess. This is edge. So roll edge.
That is a 13.
Yeah, you absolutely. So you get 3 hold. There are questions that you can ask on there that you can use throughout this scene here. Um, but you're sitting in this bar that's a couple blocks over from the Phenom Studios lot. It is around 7 o'clock. Uh, the uh the bars in this area are kind of range in variety. There are some like touristy, kind of very clean bars where people who are doing tours of the lots and riding around on the like buses to and getting the like either walking tours or guided tours through the through Tailwood. You avoid those. You find like hole in the wall dive bar near the lot, and you just sort of post up there for a couple of hours, keeping in mind the people that are coming in and out. Um, you see a few groups of like kind of uh a few like some people coming in for like an early dinner, having some conversations. You overhear like uh, conversations about like shooting for the day or so, like nothing seems immediately relevant. um a few individuals come in that you might clock as probably working in production, maybe PAs, maybe other like sound techs or like set designers, things like that for the like people just overhearing bits of conversation. Towards the later part of the evening, um, there are a group of 3 people that come in and head straight for like a corner table. And you immediately clock that the t-shirts they're wearing have the Phenom Studios like logo on the back. Um, you listen in for a bit, and you overhear bitter conversations. Just, yeah, I don't know. He's been off my ass all day. I don't know what to tell him. Like, if we're gonna churn out just another piece of crap, like, why are they getting so all up our asses for the not adhering to the schedule? Like, we're what, half a day behind on shooting. I don't understand like why that's my problem. Product Go to the producers, go to talk to Derek. I don't care. Like, why does this have to be my issue? And one of the others chimes in and says, yeah, I know. Listen, uh, it's going to be okay. Like, you just have to keep your head low. Do what they're telling you to do. Once we get through the first shots here, like everything's gonna get back on schedule. Like we know it's not your fault. Like we had to shut down production for like 3 days because Yuki was throwing like a hissy fit over her trailer. Like I don't know what. They're just looking for an outlet here, and they're gonna put it on you and to keep it out of Derek or Tristan or whoever slaps. All right, so just keep your head down, show up tomorrow, it's gonna be fine. The other guy says, right, well, that's if I get to come in tomorrow. I don't know, they might call me and can me overnight. And the woman that's sitting there says, they're not gonna do that. Don't you've done good work. Just have a drink, relax, get back at it tomorrow, new day.
I think once that guy is left alone, like if once the person who is like complaining the most, that guy who's worried about that is left alone at the table, Knox walks over and he sits at a chair that's facing his back towards them, so they can't. So he's like right behind them, but if they have to turn around to talk to them directly.
Okay.
And he sits down. Sounds like to me you have quite of a problem on your hand. No, don't turn around. Let's just talk, my friend. Just talk. I heard the plight you were yawning with your friends over there. And it is not fair that they are doing this to you, is it? Overworking you and expecting so much from you when you are not given a shred of respect you deserve. Isn't that right?
I don't. I'm just had a bad day. Who are you?
Oh, who I am is not important. Who I can be is your friend. And what friends do is they do things for each other. I can help you out with the plight that you are going through, and you can help me out.
What do you want?
Well, all I want for you is to quit your job. Quit. That's it. Just turn in your resignation.
You want me to quit? Did Natasha put you up to this? Like, what are you doing?
Well, I can assure you, Natasha did not put me up to this. But what I can assure you is that I have means and connections to find you work to get you the pay you deserve. And you will be taken care of. All you need to do is quit your job you're at, but do it in such a way that it gets them desperate to look for a replacement.
This sounds like a perfect time to fast talk.
Yeah.
So you're gonna roll style. I'll try to convince them to do what you want.
Woohoo! That's an 11.
A hot hand. Yeah. So 10 plus. The NPCs do what you want. So kind of thinks on it for a bit. Says, what kind of pay are we talking?
Well, let's just say it will be enough pay to get you over for the next couple of months before we find you a good placement for your next job.
I don't have to do anything dangerous, do I?
No, but you may have to take a punch.
I can handle that.
Oh, wonderful. Dice, if you can come over here, please.
Coming.
Now, you see, this big gentleman here is my friend Dice. Dice, introduce yourself to. Oh, what is your name, by the way?
I'm Lewis.
Lewis. Dice, this is Lewis.
Hey, okay. Hello.
Okay. Now, Lewis, he is going to be the person you're going to be you're going to be working, you're going to be taking over the job for.
Oh, very good. Why do you want to quit?
Kind of, you're still like kind of behind him,
Mhm.
Knox. Says, I was told I'd be paid.
Very good. Okay.
You mean
that's-
why I want to quit? Why I don't like my job, or
Yeah, why do you not like your job? You seem very. Do you just hate it, or why do you want to quit?
Listen, they're just. It's not what I
Okay.
thought.
I'm done. I don't care anymore.
Oh, okay. All right. I had a whole backstory. Okay, cool.
That's okay.
Oh, so
I do
you,
not-
you got everything you need from him. You don't need to get into character or anything.
Oh no, he's good. He seems like he hates his life very much.
Oh, okay, then. Well, guess what? We don't have to have you punch. You don't have to have you punch. You don't need to get. You don't need to punch him, do you? At all.
No, I can just act like him. Kind of just hate my life and all that, and just kind of
Is
work.
that what I sound like?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I don't know. If they're gonna keep.
I should go back to therapy.
Oh yeah, I mean, man, I should really just talk to somebody about this. Is that very good, Knox? Or
Oh,
do
that
I-
was fantastic, guys.
Okay, very good, very good. You should drink a lot, and that will help you. That's what I do.
Okay. I'll
Yes.
drink a lot.
So what we're going to do is you're going to quit your job. You are going to recommend my dear friend. Dice, what name would you like to use when you do all this? By the way, is there a name you'd like to be referred by?
Yes. Jim.
Jim. You will mention your good friend Jim is also a contracted hire that he would love to replace you, and we also have someone that could also back up your claim. So don't worry about anything. This will be all on the up and up. Any kind of finder's fee, we'll make sure you get.
Yes. And if you tell anybody, I will get wet.
He will get very wet.
Very wet. I mean,
You'll get what?
oh yes, you'll die.
Oh,
If
I
you
was,
tell
trying
anybody
to,
about
I
this.
was trying to avoid such
Sorry.
colloquialisms, but
Yes.
yes, you will die if you.
You will
if do
die
talk
very
about
not
this.
that damp and not very wet dead.
Okay.
Okay, very good.
I
But you
won't
will
tell
get
anyone.
paid. You will get paid.
Okay. All right,
Do you
I'll
want?
quit tomorrow. You want me to quit tomorrow?
Mhm, Wait tomorrow.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, I can do that and recommend my friend Jim.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Can I leave?
Oh, go right ahead. You
Okay.
Wait, let me buy you around.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I've had it.
Oh.
I've had enough. I'm good. Thank you. Just gets up and beelines out the
I know
door.
your face.
He like there's that moment where like pauses in the door, and then just like keeps going.
And I want to clock his face.
Oh yeah, yeah.
100%. I don't know if I have to roll for that or.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
You were talking to him. You know what his face
Yeah,
looks like.
I remember him.
Yes. Yeah.
When he leaves, Knox will turn around in the chair to face him. That was quite impressive. You were able to mimic him just having a shared conversation like that for a couple seconds.
Oh yes, that. So I'm very good at just getting into places without people noticing me, and that guy, you can't pick him out in a crowd of 100, like two. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh no, yes, I do.
Like
understand.
he's very nondescript, and I'm very good at copying people who are nondescript. Just
Indeed. In my past work, I've always also approached the situation the same manner, rather than going from the top. You find the person who is easily ignorable.
easily ignorable, goes on about their day. It's the people. You want to be the people that people watch. Do you
Exactly.
understand?
Oh, I understand completely.
Yes. Is that all you needed?
Oh no, yes, that is all I needed. Thank you quite much, Dice. I'm going to go prepare for the next part of this job we're doing. But you know what? Excuse me. Around for my good friend here. And you know what? I'm feeling quite saucy myself. I will have it be a Pim's cup. Can you make me a Pim's cup, please?
Can I ask you something that is
Yeah.
not offensive?
Oh, of course.
Where does it go? Does it
oh,
just
Dice takes a sip of his drink.
Is it like you bring
Oh
the
my
drink
God.
up, bring it down, you don't have a mouth, but the drink is getting lower and
Yeah.
no one knows why?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
That is probably the single-handedly the most impressive thing I've ever seen, except for how impressively scary Shin is.
Oh, Shin is quite terrifying. They are truly terrifying. But they are someone I believe we can trust.
Yeah, I believe we could trust everybody. That is very good. Very good assessment.
Oh, yeah.
So you do not need me to hurt anybody.
Oh no, did bring you along also as a secondary, just in case things got squirrely. I'm not built for fisticuffs. I know how to do the fisticuffs. I'm not really built for it. So I just figured I'd bring you along just to, in case I need to get my hands dirty, you would be there ready to go.
Oh, very good. Okay. No wet.
No wet, not for now. Unless the only wet is the several bottles of vodka that's coming your way.
Aha! What?
And like the way they bring over like several bottles of vodka and the Pim's cup that he ordered.
And I walk over to you and I grab you by the face and I put my forehead on your forehead and say, "You are the greatest person I have ever met, except for Gus."
That means a lot. Thank you.
And then I take it and I kind of pull out of there.
With your bottle of vodka. Perfect. So you've got it in there with Jim, who's going to quit and recommend, or not Jim, with Lewis, who's going to quit and recommend Jim. I imagine Shin, because you had also set up Curtis as trying to get an in on openings and stuff. So we could pivot that to, or kind of combine the two, that Curtis
I was going to ask if
Yeah.
if Knox contacted Shin to let him know, because then I
Yeah.
could message Curtis. Change of plans. Jim is going to join production. Vouch for him.
Yeah, I think that's what he does is like as soon as that whole like after all that, he will reach out to him, like let him know that whoever your contact is, this guy is going to be coming here, work that he is on your side.
Yes. Excellent. All right. Yeah, we'll have some y'all can continue to do some investigating, but I'll also say that Shin, you were back the next day from Curtis. You get that information to him. He sets it up, does like an internal recommendation for Jim, who I assume you provide more credentials, falsified credentials.
Whatever I've been
for.
provided gets provided. Yes.
Yeah. So gets resume, everything else, to set up Dice as the inside man, to get some information there. You also hear back from Curtis, who tells you that because you had asked him to find out what he could on where the scripts were kept, any like draft scripts, how they
Yes.
were securing those. What he tells you is that the script writing process is entirely overseen by the executive producer and the head writer for the film, Derek Norman, who has been the head writer for all of the VVCU films since the original trilogy. He handles all of the script writing and oversees that whole process. What Curtis tells you is that he's not entirely sure where they keep the scripts. But I will give you that he confirms that they can keep them digital. There are not paper copies. Um, up until I guess even when the scripts are distributed to the cast, it's all done digitally. Uh, but they use their own internal security system to maintain that, the specifics of which Curtis doesn't really know. Um, but there would be some like counter hacking measures, like they've got their own network and like data banks for their products or for their IPs. Um, but all of that is seen through Derek Norman. So that's kind of an unknown to him. He doesn't really know what happens or how that all works. He just knows Derek and his team of writers, they write the scripts and then they are housed and kept somewhere that's under the authority of Derek and executive production.
Okay, well, figuring out how to get to Derek feels complicated, but Curtis did say that the scripts are then transmitted digitally to the crew and the cast, which means
They would be, yeah. Once they get to the point where they are filming,
Right.
those scripts would be piecemealed out to the cast based on
Right.
what roles they have.
And this is in production at the moment, yes?
They're in early production for it. Yeah.
Right.
So no cast member would have like the whole script. They would just have their lines for it.
Okay, so then we would have to go to Derek then to
Yeah.
get a full
The only way to get the whole script would be to get it from like Derek would be the best bet.
Got it. Then I have this one intel. How would I apply it into getting more information about where I can send dice towards Derek?
I think we
Well,
need more, right?
yeah, you might need more. Like Dice might have to get more information on the inside. Like if Dice is gonna be working as a PA, is gonna have a better sense of how the set operates,
Got it.
and how to get in.
Okay.
Well,
then
I
will-
have I have an idea. I might be able to assess their security system from the inside if everyone's all right with that.
Ooh, with bombs?
Well, with my other massive amounts of skills, my dear.
Oh, you are the very yes, girly pop.
Oh, you're
Very
just so
good.
sweet, Darcy.
Yes.
I would like to use one of my gear to fabricate a clearance to get on site in the within the facility, so I can hack into their system to like just not to hack like in and get it, but like to see what kind of like what layout we're working with within. Yeah.
So you want to try to like get in under the guise of like what kind of cover are you thinking here?
I'm thinking IT.
Okay.
Either that or like there's a lot of pyrotechnics on a shoot like this. Either way, I think at this point they don't need like pyrotechnic people yet because they're not filming. But doing IT and making sure everything's good to go on their end, so I can just get in the door and like get a rundown of their security system for
Can
this
you make
sort of thing.
multiple ID badges for people to get on?
I have 3 gear that I can use for this whole mission, and I'm using one for me, I assume.
Yeah, you definitely need one for you. Yes.
Yeah. And I'm
Yeah,
cool. I can do cool stuff. So.
Okay. Yeah, I will allow you to make a single like falsified pass or ID badge with a piece of gear to access the lot. I think what you would know is that this this badge is probably going to get flagged pretty quickly. You would probably have a couple of hours before they notice that
Absolutely.
that somebody like that there was an issue.
Yeah.
So probably a one-time use sort of thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Let me ask you this. If LB uses her ID card am I able to use my covert entry to you attempt to infiltrate a secure area alone? Oh, that would just be for me. I couldn't
Yeah.
use the alone for. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's just you trying to get into an area.
Okay,
on
sweet.
your own.
Yeah, I think it'd be very funny if, like, in this scene, it's like I go to the door and I'm, I fast talk, fast talking in a sense of like cuss just talks a lot. So like when she's like going through the gate, like, oh my gosh, today's just such a hot one. I hope everyone's in their AC and you have enough AC here, right? Do you need water? Do you need anything? And as she's making her way onto the lot, like there's a point where Dice and her pass and like he opens a door for her to get into a different area.
Yes.
Mhm.
Perfect. Yeah. I don't think so. We don't have to do any hacking or anything. Like you don't have to roll for that.
Uh,
But to get in and get the information that you need, do you
mhm.
have any specific moves for like
Yeah. I have one that I can identify and examine new complicated technology related to my area of expertise, which I also have. You are an expert in computers and electronics, and you have a cyber deck with 5 points of rating. And my cyber arm, you have when you have time and space to interfere with a device or attempt to fix, bypass, or tamper. You good, kitten? That was really scary, wasn't it? That's why we don't jump on things when we don't know what's up there. She's fine. Uh, when you have time, space to interfere with a device or attempt to fix, bypass, or tamper with, take +1 forward with my cyber arm.
got it.
I just picture your cat to be like, disrespect your surroundings.
I mean, pretty much. She jumped up on something that was on top of something else and it fell.
Yeah, I think this lines up.
Okay.
So, well, I'll tell you for before we get into the scene of this, so MC will tell you the requirements of using your customizer ability.
Mhm.
So I think tools, you have the ID card. So I definitely
Yep.
think you meet the qualities there. I think the other thing you're gonna need is time, because you just need the time to be able
Yep.
to do this without being seen.
Okay.
So yeah, you during the course of this week, and we're gonna be a little nebulous with time, we can kind of go back and forth and
Yeah.
don't have to set aside that this is all happening in one day or something. You have this badge. It's like early morning, sun's coming up over the beach. You see hear the thundering in the distance of the rides at the theme park as they begin to roaring to life. Hear tour bus kind of rumbling past along the lot of and if you look on your left here, you can see where they shot the first of the Volatile 5 trilogy. And the interesting part about that, and it kind of like trails off, the you're kind of in a crowd of people as everybody's like coming in for the day, going through the security booth, scanning their badges. Um, and you're able to slip in with the rest of the crew as they're coming in for the day. The lot is packed. There are people going back and forth. Little carts are zooming around. You see trailers for the cast. Big signs for each of the Volatile 5 movies that are emblazoned on the sides of the exterior of the studio buildings, each of them numbered. You hear announcements being made, people calling out over megaphones, just loud bustle, lots of moving pieces going on, easy to kind of get lost in this crowd. Um, so you want to find a place where you can kind of hack in or like get into the network here,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Um, let's go ahead and do maybe an assess, trying to identify where the best way to get in or out would be.
Okay. Let's see how it goes. 11. Look at that.
11. Damn, y'all are killing these rolls.
Look, it's not
So
going to last forever. Okay.
yeah, it won't last forever. Yeah, with an 11, you get to ask 3
Mhm.
questions off of that list.
Okay.
Um, so what do you
Okay.
there are a couple I think that would pertain to what you're looking for here.
Yeah. Let's see. Do. What is the best way in to this system? Is a good
Mhm.
one.
Mhm.
Do you want me to tell
Um,
you all of them now?
you can either ask now or I can give you the answer and you can
I'll
ask
go one
follow-up
at a time.
questions. Okay. Yeah, so you're looking around. So you notice a couple of things as you're going through. There are kind of overhead these security drones are just slowly kind of gliding over the lot. The you see the like glistening black metal emblazoned with the silver wolf's head for Beowulf. Um, and you notice some security guards around too, just like at the corners of buildings, keeping an eye out.
Okay.
It seems like the first thing that you're able to identify just walking through here is that Phenom Studios does contract with Beowulf Security for their lot. Um, the the lots themselves, or the studio buildings have access, like there's additional access points there for you to scan your card. But there are other more secure buildings on the lot, some of the offices for like administrative offices, some like there's a big office building at the center of the complex. That does not just have a like a ID badge swipe on it. You see like bio readers on that as well. It would be harder to get in there, but you're just looking for a way to access the network here.
Hmm. Yeah.
So the best way in is you see lots of like tents and other like smaller offices set up like at the edge of like sets and everything that is set up on this lot. Um, Lots of people have like terminals, computers, things there. Um, those are probably all connected to the network as well. It might not get you everything or get you
Mhm.
like past the firewalls that are set up for some of the more secure information. That'd probably be a good place to start.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. What potential complication do I need to be wary of?
Hmm. So answered a little bit of this. Beowulf Security. You definitely know that there are they do have a security presence here. Um, the other complication that you may have to deal with is I think this again kind of goes to time. Um, you're gonna need this device for a while in order to get the information you need, and you don't know how long any of these are going to be unattended for. Like you can
Okay.
see like a personal uh, computing device that is like sitting on a table with a couple other things and some diagrams as they're setting up some of the sets. You probably snag one of those fairly easily, but you don't know how long until it's going to be missed.
Okay. And then for my final question, uh, let's see. I think, how is this system vulnerable to me?
Hmm. Um, the the way it is vulnerable to you is
Mhm.
that there are lots of people here. Many of them, again, PAs, you know, there's a high turnover, lots of unfamiliar faces. Uh, Even if it's going to be missed, like even if somebody is going to realize that it's gone, you're not going to stand out enough unless something happens that anyone is going to immediately go looking for you. So you've got some time there as well.
Okay. I guess in terms of my personal expertise, um, in line with that, we know when they're gonna start filming?
So they've already started filming some of
Okay.
the like scenes for the trailers and stuff
Mhm.
right now.
Yeah.
So they're in the process of filming it currently.
Okay.
The production on these movies is very quick.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they churn out these movies. Like they've done about, I don't think any of you have really researched this franchise all that much, but you probably just from like general knowledge. There's been close to 30 of these movies at this
Good
point.
lord. Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
that's
not-
within the expanded universe of
Mhm.
Volatile 5. They have crossover movies that deal with the multiverse and stuff too, with like
Fair.
other units of
Yeah, there's way more than 5 people involved in this, we understand.
yeah, well, the Volatile 5 is the core. I wrote a whole primer on the movies and stuff in case y'all start asking questions about that.
I would love to know.
This is
Yeah.
really Fast and Furious.
Well, so
It
it's
is.
Fast and Furious if you mixed it with the Marvel Universe and Mission Impossible. So
Ah.
the idea is it started out as a story of 5 super soldiers that were created by a secret government agency to accomplish clandestine missions around the world. The 5 you would know the 5 main characters in the franchise are Vale, Vince, Valentino, Vikram, and Vera.
I hate
And they were
that. I hate that so much.
I love this so much though.
They were genetically engineered and trained in espionage and advanced combat arts. Vale is the leader of the team. And the series is known for dramatic, high-intensity action sequences, car chases, personal drama, and crossovers with the larger cinematic universe, which includes super spies from other dimensions fighting to stop multiversal threats.
I love you so much.
Beautiful.
I hope you know that.
You're welcome.
Okay. That sounds good. I've gotten all the information I need from this. I am going to make my exit.
Okay. Do you want? Well, you were actually gonna. So, are you just gathering the information on what you can get right now, or did you actually want to get like one of these computers and try to hack into it?
I mean, I feel like that is a group effort as opposed
Okay.
to like I could like as long as I know what sort of firewall system I'm like gonna be butting up against, I can kind of prep myself to do that.
Sure. Yeah.
To do it faster so I can like acquire maybe a different version of it or a very similar or even the same version if I could steal that so I can like practice hacking it.
You at least know that if you've got your hands on one of these, it might be able to point you in the direction of where to find. If you can't get the script through one of these devices, it might at least lead you in the direction of where you could get it once all of you get in there. Okay, perfect. Yeah. But yeah, you don't want to you're not going to press your luck.
Exactly.
Go ahead and make an exit while you can.
I will say at least for Cuss's purposes, if Dice, Cuss will ask Dice if they can get a hold of the any sort of scheduling for like doing if they are doing any explosive work or that sort of thing, so that would be a really easy way for Cuss to do a distraction is to like tamper with their explosives and make it like a problem on set, not necessarily kill anybody, but like make it big enough a delay that and cause enough chaos for us to get sort of in.
Totally, yeah. I think Cuss or your Cuss. I'm Dice.
Hello.
I think Dice would be walking around as well. Like I'll go and be like, because it's such a high turnaround. I'm sure they're also looking for motivated workers as well.
Yeah.
So
the onboarding, like you come in for
Yes.
your first day, which is like the next 2 days later, you get the call and like, hey, we got recommended and we want you to come to set. You're gonna work as a PA. We see from your resume you've got experience doing this. Come on in. You come in, they give you a badge, like minimal security clearance, like you can basically get on the set and in the go to the places that people point you to. They do about 20 minutes of onboarding and then say, hey, go help this person.
Okay.
And that's about it.
What person would I be helping currently? Where
That's
do you
a-
think they would have put me?
So
Ooh, I have an idea for that.
please.
Okay. I would like to ask, could I use one of our intels? Well, wouldn't be an intel. Could I use one of our gears to have Shin falsify myself a full out identity as a big wheel and dealing film executive that is visiting on site that someone needs to assign a production assistant to?
Interesting. Okay, so like you want to come in as a prospective like investor in
Yeah.
this film.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think like and then assigning a PA to kind of like walk you around the set while you are like touring it essentially. Okay, I like that. Yeah.
I think in the interview, Dice is also like, "Hey, listen, you know, I'm motivated. I really want to learn about the film industry. I would love to, like, if you have any higher up jobs that people need help with, or eventually I want to be a script writer. So if you have anybody I can talk to, anybody that um, needs help, I would love to just put myself out there because
Yeah.
I'm very motivated."
Yeah, you're in the like doing this interview with a one of the production managers that is like haggard and just like going down a checklist of questions like from behind a desk and like clearly is like half paying attention to this interview, selling yourself. We're gonna do a couple things to kind of set this up because for Wally for this move, I think we will do a roll for this too, but before that, Dice, I'm gonna have you fast talk to convince them to like give you this position that you're looking for.
Sweet. In that style.
Yeah.
Huh. That's a 13.
Woo!
Jeez. 13. You see, like she kind of for the first time like looks up from her pen. She's like, let me take a look at your resume again. Oh wow. You've got some good experience. You're a PA?
I do, yeah. So the reason I'm a PA is because I kind of jumped around and stuff, and just because I like learning all about the film business, and I kind of jumped around from studio to studio just so I can get more knowledge of this stuff. So I've never been at one place long enough to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, listen, you don't have to tell me anymore.
Yeah.
You've got some good. We got some good recommendations too.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I've got a few things that I can set you up with. Ignore what I told you earlier.
Okay.
Let me look into a few things.
Thank you so much.
And she heads off. So for Wally,
Yeah.
so you're going to set yourself up as a prospective investor.
Yeah, like I asked Shin to pretty much set me up with like the most, if they Google my name, it will come up as with like articles of stuff saying like big time angel investor who has been supporting movies that are like supporting movies and everything with like with big amounts of investment money that they made through various investment in deals, probably in whatever is the equivalent of crypto now. They have their hands in it.
Yeah. I think you can. I definitely. I'm just trying to figure out what the move would be here. Do you have any moves like in your playbook specific to doing something like this?
Well, I have ears to the ground, which it gives me a knack for learning tips and picking information you circle about around a neighborhood. But could I use one of my inside contacts?
Okay. You want to declare a contact?
Yeah, I want to declare a contact for this. I would like to declare a contact as a contact I had from a previous job, where I was in the same situation where I disguised myself as a big investor. The contact is a is a former is an actor that became a director that is now that also worked on the Vindicated 5 spin-off movies. They were working on the Vindicated 5
The Volatile Five.
the Volatile 5 TV series that focused on the backstory about Valentine.
Yeah. When they when they spun off and did their movies on the WC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this guy that I played funded that TV show.
Got it. Okay. So you're wanting to more go to a contact for help.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. What is the name of this contact?
The name of the contact is RB Weiss.
So is that letter R, letter B, Weiss,
Yeah.
or RB like ARBY?
Please.
It's RB, like Arby's.
Okay.
Thank you. I
Okay.
appreciate that so much.
There was only one right answer there.
Yeah, there
but I
was.
did have to say it.
He comes up, hey, you want a beef and cheddar?
God.
He's terrible at fabricating identities. He's great at sandwiches.
Yeah.
Hey, we
Okay.
got the meats.
RB Weiss was a former movie star turned director. Okay, cool. So do you have a good relationship with this person? Like,
Yeah.
the last job you worked
Mhm.
with them went well?
It went very well with them, like, because it was a situation where I had to put in this persona that I am as this investor, and I became good with them. So it's like, oh no, if I ever need to become back into this character for some reason, I know I can have a resource to use to make this character more believable.
So does RB know that you are Nox and help set you up
No.
with this fake
RB
identity?
knows
Okay.
I am this fake persona. Like the persona that I am is their name is oh boy.
Terrence.
Yes, Terrence Douglas. Yes, Terrence.
Douglas. Okay.
Yes, Terrence Douglas. They were the investor for the CW series.
I'm sorry, WC.
The WC series, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, got it. I'm trying to decide if I'm good with that. So you set up RB Weiss as your contact here. So what we're gonna do is let's see, where does it go to the contact for help? All right. So you want to call up. Are you just like calling up RB on the phone?
Oh no, I go to visit them.
Okay.
Oh
All
no, I gotta. If I call them up, no, wouldn't be believable. I gotta go to visit them.
Okay. So you go down to I mean, if this is like former movie star, like he's got to live like in the city heart, like downtown, has a nice apartment somewhere along the bay, probably near, in the downtown area. You head up to the like penthouse floor. You're buzzed in by like under your alias. Doors open to this gorgeous open penthouse looking over the ocean. And coming around the corner, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning, has a glass of red wine, wearing a like a silk kimono. You see this gentleman with like platinum blonde hair, few streaks of like gold cybernetic lines across his face, like clearly augmented, augmented, like perfect square jaw. This man has spent a lot of time under the knife. He comes around the corner and says, "Terrence, darling, how are you?"
RB Weiss, who is the man that once again has the plan to make those big V series? Come here, big guy. He
Oh,
gives him a
you
big
know it's me, honey. And he comes in, gives you like double kiss on the cheek, and says, "How are you doing? It's been
I
some time since that fiasco of a show that we tried to make, but
You know what? I consider those every single failed project is just another thing I can put on the ledger to get me my foot in the door for the next project. Am I right?
that is right. I just don't know why we tried to market this to a teen audience in the first place. Like Volatile 5 in high school, like that made any sense to begin with.
Well, you know
Anyway,
what's the big hip thing? Everybody wants to see their favorite franchises, but in relatable teen dramas, we made a mistake. But guess what, big guy? I have a big possibility and maybe future prospects for us, but I need your help just this one time. Just this one time, I'm calling in this favor.
well, you know I'm all ears. Please tell me, Dish.
You know about the new Volatile 5 movie, right?
Which one?
It's not which one. This guy said which one.
I'm funny.
No, but really, the latest one, the big hush hush one that the trailer is soon to be releasing to the public.
Newest one. Yeah, I'm sure they're always making a new one of those. But
Yeah.
yes, generally speaking, yes, I do know that.
I am hearing they're looking for investors.
Really?
Yeah, they are saying that the turnaround is so fast. It's great that they work so hard to get these movies out, but it costs a lot of money to happen.
Well, don't I know it?
Yeah, so I was wondering, maybe you could talk to them because I know you know the guys, the big directors of the film. Maybe you could talk to them and maybe let them know that their buddy Terrence is willing to drop a cup of money on it to help their dreams come true.
I'm gonna go to have okay, so we're gonna hit the street, which
Mhm.
is your move when you go to a contact for help.
Yeah.
Should have done this before with Shin, but I missed
Y-
I forgot that this
Yeah,
move
I was
existed.
actually going to ask, since Nox asked about Shin helping in the first place, can I roll a help ahead of time?
That's what I was hoping. Yeah, I was hoping that I could get my help in because
Yeah.
I want Shin to make these fabrications to look like, oh no, I have the
Right.
money now to support this.
Yeah, I
Yes.
figured this way, if you're like what I'm thinking, because like you're going in just talking to your contact, so he's not looking you up, but whoever he contacts is going to look you up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to create something that when your contact goes to these people and they look into who he's talking about, there's some solid evidence.
Absolutely. Yes, so you can help or interfere, I assume helping. You will roll links. Right now, you all have 0 links with each other, so you're just gonna roll 2d6.
That's all right. Let me just check really quick on my directives. Yeah, okay. That is a 7.
Okay.
So
So
it's gonna work, but depending on how this scene goes, Nox, if you fail or it goes kind of sideways, I am going to be implicated in whatever you've got going on.
Okay. Okay.
yes, yeah. So you can take +1 forward to this Nox.
Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and have you hit the street. So you're gonna roll style and you get an additional +1.
Cool. So I get additional +1. My style is 1, so I get a +2. Hell yeah, that's a 12, baby.
12. Okay.
Thank you. That
So
+1.
You
Can
get
I just
what-
say, next week's gonna be so bad, bro.
well,
We're getting
so
all of
bad.
our karma
We are
out
gonna
now.
Fuck up. We're gonna fuck up royalty.
But
We're
just
gonna fuck up.
think of the
so bad.
experience.
Yeah.
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 So you actually get a little something extra. You can choose to either take intel or gear from this.
I would like gear. I would
Got
definitely
it.
like gear for this. Yes.
Okay, so mark gear. He thinks on it for a moment, kind of turns dramatically to look out the window, before spinning around and saying, "Of course I'm in. What do you need? Do you need to make a call?"
Yeah, just make a couple calls. That's all. Just let him make a couple calls. Tell them that I am good for it. Because even though, remember, the
Well,
show
luckily for
failed, but we made money.
Luckily for you, Tristan Lucas, who is the executive producer for Phenom Studios, he and I run some of the same social circles, part of the same clubs, things like that. We've had a few conversations. Seems like a gentleman, I will make a call to him. See, put your name in for recommendation. Say you're looking to invest. Talk about the wonderful time we had in the past on our past projects.
Perfect, perfect. And if you can, maybe you can get me a nice little face to face with him.
All right. I'll see what I can do. I'm sure he's a very busy man, but if you're coming in to throw some credits around, I'm sure he'll be willing to meet with you.
As always, RB, you got the beef.
Don't I always? Well, this has been wonderful, but I have I have to be in surgery in about an hour, so
Oh, what is this? Number 3?
oh, add a 0 on the end, honey, please.
As
all right.
always, the quest for perfection is something you always strive for.
It's unattainable, but we strive for it nonetheless.
Wonderful. Well, I gotta get going because time is money, money is progress, power is everything. You have a great day, all right?
You too. Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss. And he heads out.
He leaves. I'm sorry that RB probably isn't going to be in much more of this because this is my new favorite character. All right, you leave. You get your gear. You get your recommendation within like the next 24. Within the next like 6 hours, you get a request inviting you to the Phenom Studios lot for a tour and a 3 o'clock meeting with Tristan Lucas to discuss your prospective investment.
I would like to use the gear to give Shin a card access.
Okay, yeah, you
Ooh.
can
I was
do
gonna
that.
say, you should have Shin be your personal assistant.
Ooh, that's even better. Yeah, I'll have Shin be my be my personal assistant, and yeah, that's even better. Yeah, I'll give him the gear for that.
All right, I am gonna tick up the legwork clock once just for the
Sure.
the mixed success on that one because you're rolling so
Yeah.
fucking well. Gotta be however I can. But yeah, you guys are still in a really great spot. If there's any additional research or anything you need to do. Excellent. So that is set up. You've got that ready to go. What else do people want to get up to, or anything else before we move to that?
Because of my highly recommendation, right? I'm highly recommended. Whoever was hiring me was like, "Oh wow, you're great." I would think I would have more like able to roam around rather than the
Yeah.
other PAs.
You are assigned as production assistant for the like experience management for VIPs.
Okay.
So your whole
God, that made me hurt on the inside.
I hit too close to home, Walle.
It did. It hit way too close to home, God.
So you are essentially like not working much with the
Mhm.
actual like sets or working with the cast or the crew. Like your whole job is this whole thing you've set up with Knox isn't out of the ordinary. They have people coming in all the
Mhm.
time, other celebrities or even like politicians, things like that, coming in, wanting to look over the lot, wanting a tour with their
Mhm.
families,
Of course.
people looking to invest. So your whole job is just to make what they set you up with is like make those experiences like as seamless as possible for those people.
Sweet.
The page.
Yeah.
As I'm doing that, I want to be clocking in where so because I'm with VIPs, I'm sure. So as we all know, script writers love going to see their script play out.
Yes.
So I want to be looking and clocking where everybody's like walking in out of, where everybody's where their like break room is, where people go in for meetings, all of that.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
That's where I want to be clocking. So I know like, oh, this is where all the actors hang out. Oh, this is where all the script writers, they do brainstorming. This is where this is, just so I can get a feel.
Yeah.
of the
Here's what I
area.
will do. You get a very good layout of the place. I will give you intel that you can cash in for. I mean, you can
Mhm.
cash it for anything, but specifically if you want to use it to be like, hey, I know where this place is, or I know where this person is right now. You get a good sense of like where everybody's located, where their offices are, where their where like the writer's room is, where
Mhm.
like some of the executive offices are. You see where you get an idea of where like all the cast where their trailers are parked
Mhm.
on the lot. um yeah, and you also probably you get the first glimpse of uh Derek Norman, the head writer. They're like filming a scene. There's this set they've got set up. It's like a corner of a building. And they've got like wind fans going and like dust coming up. Looks like some sort of like maybe post-apocalyptic set. One of the cast comes up beside a woman with like long
Mhm.
black hair that's like flowing behind her dramatically. She steps up
Yeah.
to the top, surveys over the grounds. There's a moment of pause. You see like poof, poof, explosions going off in the background. And she looks down and she says, I don't think I could survive this if it wasn't for my family. She looks back behind her, as the rest of the cast like steps back up, like comes into frame. And then there's a moment of like you hear somebody yelling, says, cut, 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 cut. And the production like bells ring, set shuts down, everyone kind of groans and steps. And you see a skinny man with like thick glasses, mop of like curly brown hair, steps in. He says, this isn't what I was looking for. This is the moment where everything has turned on you, your government, you're like, I'm not feeling the inspiration. And the woman like takes off the like bandana she was wearing. You recognize her immediately.
Mhm.
This is Yuki Nishikawa, who is the actor that portrays Vale,
Mhm.
leader of the Volatile Five. She's also known as like an international pop star who then made the transition into like movie making
Sweet.
as an actor. um she like looks down. She says, I I'm sorry, are you the director? Like, what's going on here? I'm just doing my line. What am I supposed to do with this crap? And Derek like steps up and is like, puffing out his chest, and seems you can see like face from it's like, crap. This is the next great work of art. This is
Um,
the Iliad and the Odyssey of our generation. They will remember
yeah.
this for decades to come. You're calling this crap? This is my magnum opus. She goes, all right, sure, Derek. Okay. Uh,
While he's talking to them, can I use cat burglar?
sure.
One of my moves. I want to steal his phone.
Okay. Uh, you can
And
absolutely do that.
okay,
What
so
is the role?
so okay, so I'm gonna read off cat burglar. You specialize in infiltrating by unconventional access points and maneuvering through locations by unconventional routes. During your infiltration, you will have the opportunity to steal incidental portable items that might be useful later. After you have spent all of your covert entry hold um, infiltration, and I don't have any hold from my covert infantry entry, so I haven't spent it. Um,
Okay, this when you attempt to infiltrate a secure area alone, roll cool, and then you can spend that hold as part of your cat burglar move.
mhm. So I would think that I can't be in that area probably. So I would use my covert entry to get into that area, and then use my cat burglar to do that.
Yes, I'm good with that. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
So I got to roll cool.
yes. So go ahead and roll cool.
Okay. Oh,
Matt is hard.
okay. It was a 6, but I read it as a 9. So I'm like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, wait, what?
I was gonna be like, are y'all rolling d20s? What is going on?
So it's an 11.
It's an 11. Okay, so you
Yes.
get 3 hold.
Yes.
Um,
So in that hold,
I
can
see the way this. So okay,
Yes.
so the way this move works during your infiltration, you have the opportunity to steal
Mhm.
identify portable useful items. After you've spent all of your covert entry hold, you get gear. Okay,
Yes.
so that's a useful thing for after you spent all of the hold right now. So what I will say is the things you can spend the hold on are bypass security system or guard, disable a security system you have bypassed, disable a guard, escape notice. So that's like if you're breaking into a place or trying to covertly. So
Yes.
here's what I'll say. I will say you can spend one of the hold to escape notice here. I think that would
Okay.
be the most applicable. Bargain or ugly. Oh, did we lose LB?
Oh, they're back.
You back. You're just muted.
Oh, I can't see LB.
I can't see her in the.
I'm
stream. It's getting a little
here. Can
funky.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's coming back.
So
There
they
you
Give
go.
it a
Karina's back.
second.
Yeah, you're back on the stream.
Okay.
So y'all can see her.
Yeah.
I can't.
Val and I cannot.
You don't need to. You know
So
what I
Val
look
and I,
like.
you should back out, and we should back out and come back in.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know what that was. That was weird. Everything just popped down to 0 for a second, just a little.
That was weird.
Maybe I
Oh, I
should get
can't
off
see-
Pinterest.
I can't see Wally either.
Oh,
see all
no.
I can see all the uses just fine.
Now I see LB. That was so weird that they could see.
Chungie, can you.
Yep. Good. Very good.
Good? Okay.
I see it. Yep.
Sorry about that.
You're
All right.
good.
Restart.
So-
You guys, you were determining what Chungus could do with this?
Okay, so
Yes.
I got 9.
So rolled a 9 on under pressure to grab. So as a mixed success. So I will give you. Here's the choice that I'm going to give you.
Okay.
Is as you kind of push in, like mixing with there are a couple other people on set trying to reset everything, resetting the pyrotechnics and the fans and everything. So you kind of use that to like move in and get close. There are a couple of assistants that come up to Derek around that same time, kind of cutting off your path or making it harder for you to get in close. What I will offer is you can either go for something. You notice that the his phone is going to be very difficult to get not being seen. You could grab one of his assistants instead, or you could wait to make another attempt at this when they move away, but you're kind of like risking exposure, people noticing you, maybe drawing attention to you being here, because you're gonna have to hang around for a bit longer.
Okay, is there a assistant that looks like they're more of an assistant than the other assistants?
Yeah, you see like his personal assistant coming up to him, like showing a few things, like
Yeah.
like hands him a cup of coffee, like goes over a couple of things with him. Like this person you've noticed like has been near him or within like 10 feet of him at pretty much all times.
I'll grab their phone.
Okay, got it. So you move in, snag theirs from their pocket, and quickly move off before anyone notices you.
Sweet.
Okay. So I will not move up. The consequence for sticking around longer was I was going to move up the legwork clock. Instead, here you didn't get exactly what you wanted, but we're not going to move up the clock on this one. So you're able to grab his assistant's phone and get out without anybody seeing you. So the scuffle between Yuki and Derek continues. They're arguing, fighting for a while. Eventually they call a break. Actors head back to their dressing rooms. Derek leaves the set. A lot of grousing and grumbling amongst everyone. So Dice has a phone. Knox has a meeting set up with the executive producer, Shin as the guard or as a personal assistant for Knox. Cuss, you have clocked the security systems, potentially have a route to gaining access to the network for the studio. We're getting close to time. Is there anything, anyone, any last minute moves, anything anyone wants to do before we call it for today?
I think I want to just make sure that Cuss has a call sheet time sort of situation so that she knows when they're doing pyrotechnics so that she can like a timeline because they have to prepare that stuff ahead of time.
Okay. That might be something that you can get off of the assistant's phone. So if you want to, you could do a research, like assuming again playing with time that Dice gets back with the phone, lets you take a look at it to try to pull some information off of it. If you wanted to do a research on the phone to try to get some of that information, that probably makes most sense.
Sure, absolutely. That's plus mind. I can do that. Let's see if our luck holds. Nope. That's a 6. That is a 6.
Ooh. Okay.
You get experience though.
Yeah.
You
I do get experience.
Experience. I'm gonna take up the clock.
Yep. Sorry,
right.
guys. I'm a failure.
No.
First fail.
Had to happen at some point. So you get your experience. I still answer your question. So you still get to ask a question. The question you wanted is like, when are they doing the like how can I get access to the
What's the
pyrotechnic
pyrotechnic schedule? Yeah.
Okay. I will give you the pyrotechnic schedule. So you can take intel for that. You've got that on lock. I'm not gonna make up whatever the schedule is. You have the schedule. So you can use that. Okay. What I will say as just to as just to kind of round out like the both the session and like what the consequences of all of this after your day with it, because I assume you don't bring the phone back. I assume you're keeping the phone. You all are going to use it, probably like disabling any sort of like location services or anything on it. The next day when Dice, you go in to do your PA work, kind of getting set up. Meeting with Knox is later. You're getting ready for that. You just notice that as you come in, there are a couple extra like security teams on standby around, and you just hear like one of the production manager that you report to giving the end of like a morning briefing, saying, oh, and by the way, apparently there was a security breach. A phone was taken off the lot yesterday. Just everyone keep an eye out. If you see any suspicious activity around, make sure you notify security as soon as possible. We just want to make sure we don't have an incident like we did with Volatile 4. Okay? All right. Everyone have a good day now. And everyone sets around to their business. So seems like things are getting heating up just a little bit around the studio. But I think that's probably the best place for us to call our session
Yeah.
for tonight. We're
Oh,
getting
yeah.
close to time. So
Yay! All right. Well, thank you guys
yeah.
so much for watching, and thank you, Val, for running this system for us and this wonderful game. We'll go around and have everybody introduce themselves and where people can find you, what you do. We'll start with you, Val, and you can popcorn it to anybody but me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Val from the Kraken's Crown. I'm mostly GM over on game nights. It's game nights with 2 G's at the beginning and a K in the middle. I run a game on Monday, tomorrow. Wally's in that one too. It's called Crater's Edge. We're playing sort of a Weird West game called A Fistful of Darkness. So come hang out with us for that. And I will send it over to Zach.
Hi, I'm Zachary Vaudo. Why did I change my mask? We'll find out next week. You can find me everywhere at SneakerNet or SneakerNet Music for all of your tabletop music needs and just your general electronic music needs. Things that I have done that you can see recently. Last Sunday on this channel, I ran a game of Slash set in the Dead by Daylight universe, where LB showed up surprised as the Huntress and chased all the people, but they got out. You can find that on this channel, Twitch or YouTube. Starting on Wednesdays, this upcoming Wednesday, I will be in a ongoing series of the Triangle Agency on Rediscovery RPG. I've been looking forward to playing this game for quite some time. I'm finally getting to play the system. Very happy about it. This Friday on Pocket Dragon Pub, I'm also going to be in a charity game. It's a game called Puppet Run. All I know is that I have a sentient puppet attached to my hand. I don't know much else. You'll find out with me. And lastly, my solo RPG based on the cyberpunk world of Tetsuo and Videodrome is part of the award-winning RPG Zine Club Year 2, which got a judges award for the Ennies this year. So congratulations to Plus One EXP, and I'm happy to be part of it. Chungie, up to you now.
What's up, everybody? I'm Chungus, also known as Gabriel. I'm a retired guy. This is my first TTRPG that's live, so I hope you guys enjoyed my performance. You can find me on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. My TikTok and YouTube are The Dad Diaries. That's right, The Dad Diaries. I run a podcast on there talking about how it is to be a first-time father. It's pretty cool. And then my Twitch is ChungusCon0. I do a lot of games, and like recently Mecha Chameleon and Sand. Sophie something. I can't remember. I just started playing yesterday. So if you guys want to watch that and have a good podcast listen to, go ahead and follow me on that. Also Spotify. I think I said that. The Dad Diaries. I appreciate all of you for watching me and love you guys.
It's me. What's up, y'all?
Wait.
Oh, wait,
Popcorn.
that's right. Yeah.
Popcorn. Wally.
Okay. What's up, y'all? It's me, Walle, your very non-binary sign best friend on the internet. You can find me on the social medias at WALLE132, like the cute little Disney robot, where you can find the things that I'm in, the things that I do, and the things that I love. My suggestions, well, one, you catch me tomorrow over on GGK playing Fistful of Darkness. Val runs that. You like Looney Tunes? Do you like cowboys? That's basically the best way to describe this game. I play the complete opposite of what you saw me play today. It is quite jarring how opposite of the character that I play on that game is to this one. So
Everybody was on top of a train at one point.
Yeah.
Our last session.
I pushed someone off a train because why? Because just for the sake of it, because I wanted to. No other reason. You can find me, check me out there. Also, hi guys, check out Batman Bump of the Night. It's a Spotify podcast. You can check that out. It is ran by Jeff Stormer. Why am I suggesting this podcast? You check it out. That is a fun podcast about Batman. It's a best way to describe it. It's not an AP. It's more like people sit down and tell a story in the Batman universe. Why do I bring this up? Because I'm going to be guest starring it very soon. Who am I playing? You're going to have to find out when more information drops about it. I'm going to say it anyway. I'm playing Duke Thomas. But yeah, come check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, come check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's me.
And that's me. I'm LB Hackemup or Hack Recklessly here on Twitch and on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram and on Blue Sky under LB Hackemup, where we're going to be doing a giveaway for hitting 800 followers here on Twitch. Thank you guys so much. I know there's a lot of chaos on this channel. We do a lot of different things. And thank you for putting up with all of the stuff that's been going on with the internet. Maybe someday soon that won't be a problem. But for now, we appreciate you. And I just want to say thank you to all the players and for Val for running this game. The next time you can catch me is on Wednesday. We're changing to Wednesday for a couple weeks. We're doing on Critic Chronicles. We are doing a Dagger Heart game where I play a creepy little critter. She is called the Nightmare of the Moor, and she just loves causing fear because that is her domain. So if you want to see what's going on with that, we're in a very pivotal part of the campaign, and you might get to see who my character actually is because she is very veiled in mystery at this point. But that's it for me. We'll be back here next week on Sunday to get part 2 of this, and I don't really have anything else to talk about, so I guess I'm LB Hackemup. Hack recklessly. Bye!